Ah, no way. Right, that's hilarious. Little Heineken hiding in there. Yeah, so thought you'd find this place pretty interesting. Sean is a friend of ours and he has a pretty interesting collection of Pajeros and Corollas and all sorts. We're just going to cruise around and look at stuff. Sean, what's going on with this and that? Like,
it's two for the price of one.
Two for the price of one. So what he done is he just fucking took a Pajero off a chassis, chopped it up, and then made a wall ornament out of it. Does it? What? Ah, no way. Right, that's hilarious. Yeah, you're not really going far. There's actually a little Heineken hiding in there. That's great, man. Is that that's just a bit of Perspex. I like the attention to detail around the wall and everything. I know Sean a long time. We kind of grew up into cars and whatever, but then Sean started getting really obsessed with Pajeros lately. It's kind of like a weird Pajero fetish. And he's been just collecting stuff. There's chassis everywhere, and what we do, we'll go in here, sure. These are actually Sean's, well, they were his pride and joy, but this is now his pride and joy, but we'll get to that in a while. So Sean has a bit of a love for the 86 also. It's the first Irish registered GT86, yeah, is it? First Jap import GT86. I think we said that in another video, but this...
First two J's,
you've probably seen in a previous video we were saying that these things were 46,000 euros, so they're actually fairly rare in Ireland. Sean brought this in from Japan through JDM Distro, and yeah, I was actually there the day it came out of the container. Got some pictures of that, but he put a proper Toyota engine in here. I guess the Super engine is kind of cool, but this was a little fantasy that you had for a while.
Yeah.
And it actually, the engine bay is huge in these things, so it actually looks fairly decent in there. Yeah, what turbo are you running?
Garrett GTX 3582.
Nice. So, estimated horsepower-ish? 400 or 500 horsepower maybe? Yeah. So this is kind of the dream setup, I guess a lot of people would like to do with a GT86. A lot of people whinged about the boxer engine in there. This was not only the first Jap import GT86, Jap, yeah, means like we brought it in from Japan, but also first one to do a 2J swap, I'd say, in Ireland as well. This is where the two of these live, so it's kind of nice that you have the old one and the new one. This is, what you say, it's just a work in progress really, like you've been slowly tipping away on it for the last 2 years. Like, how long do you have this as well? You have this like 8 years. Yeah. We've had some good times in this car, and it gets well driven. It's actually one of the cleanest 86s I've ever seen. Even when you picked this up, it had no rust on it. It was only the boot lid.
Yeah, it was paint.
Yeah, and it had the original paint. I just love the fact that you keep it clean and it gets very well used.
Pockets are still mint.
Are your pockets mint?
I undersealed it, I think 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah, you did. You got smart straight away with it because...
I know the seals now. Jackie was mad at the seals got shut off.
Oh my god, right, hang on. We actually have to say this in the video because a couple of weeks ago when they were doing my sills, Barry was like, oh, don't Sean your sills. So Barry told me he's gonna fucking kill me if I jack my sills up, because Barry did a bit of work on this. He did your arches as well, didn't he? He's gonna end up doing mine. But he straightened all your sills out and then you mangled your sills again, so...
Sure, we had a
I know.
break at it. The high entry jack was there that day.
Yeah. So, there you go, Barry. When you watch this, you'll be sad. Yeah, he called it Sean and your sills. Undersealing them is essential, especially because you drive this a lot in the winter and stuff. You're not the kind of person that puts this car in a bubble for fucking... No. They're made to be driven. That's a nice little compressor as well, isn't it? The 86 lad on it. Yeah, I wasn't going to say it, but I may as well. 2011. This is the car from the 86 Love Affair video. A lot of people always asked about it and what kind of car it was, what kind of spec it had and everything. Let's show people the amazing engine. There she is. So many people for the last, how many years is that? 8 years? Yeah, for
7 8 years.
8 years people have been asking what engine was in this car, and it is a standard 20 valve. I'm kind of doing the exact same setup. I'm kind of, I don't know, I liked how much your car worked.
Had to take the cover off because the good line bonnet.
Right.
She wouldn't close.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah, I remember you were saying that you didn't want to cut the vent in it. You've had this car for 8 years now, is it? Fuck man. You more or less learned pretty much everything in the fucking thing. I remember, sure.
First back-wheel drive
Yeah,
car I
first, yeah. You had that started for a little while and then
Yeah.
this kind of quickly came after it. And it's remained pretty original ever since, like. Did it come with the 20 valve when you got it?
Yeah,
It wasn't wired in though, so it wasn't. You had to wire it up, yeah.
A few bits and pieces wrong with it, so
Yeah.
it's fixed it all up and that's that.
Yeah. And did bling wheels and nice arches and all the good line goodies. Pretty much the spec on this car then. Standard 20 valve, 4.7 in the back. Kind of stay true to like what people have in Japan. It's pretty much TRD inserts, TRD blues in the back, Cusco cage. You actually put back in your interior. It did have no interior in it for ages, but you just getting older. Sean put in back in all of his interior. It's two brides, Z2s. Relatively just casual spec, same as you'd see on most 86s, but it's great that you kept it black over graphite. You got the red lines as well. It's 86, which is the most ideal license plate that anyone would ever want is 86, so these are also fucking very rare. Did you break one of these as well? Did you have another one?
No, there's one over there. It's chopping up. It's not mine.
Alright.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is exactly how I'd probably build an 86, and this is probably similar enough spec to what I will have, so it's very nice. The OG Juicebox sticker that's fucking there a long time. Drive it out, lad. Whoa. There she is, boy. Paint jobs, definitely. That and the black and white are, I think, the two best paint jobs. Amazing. Iconic, lad. Right, that's actually burnt in from the sun.
Son, yeah, I took off the lens sticker off.
Right.
So it's a Trueno, but it's off here. Maybe I forgot to come on, and then you took them out, they keep it on. Got them made.
Savage.
So you can stick that on
Yeah.
there and
Get her all Truenoed up.
yeah, you like them?
Yeah, so it actually says 11 on it, but it's actually burnt in it from the sun. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Deadly.
Put it on.
Yeah, we could actually put it on now. When did you get these made up?
It's a year ago.
Yeah, that's why they're fucking stuck to the fucking thing. I just put it exactly where.
Yeah, where?
I'm gonna be real picky about this.
Stick could be gone off, man.
Oh, look at the big reveal. That looks great. Actually looks early.
It's a bit big now.
This is a bit big. Oh sure, I think it's nearly the same size as the 11 one, is it? Very nice.
There you go.
Sun-faded 11 is gone and it just says Trueno. Fantastic. The world is a better place. Yeah, so this car is a GT Apex, which was the highest spec version, which came with all the fancy stuff. Yeah, it's lovely. Red lines, all the good stuff. What's the rear exhaust? Is the Trust DD? Yeah. DD, twin shotgun. So, this is optional extra from Toyota. Fairly rare, like.
Yeah.
Incredibly rare.
There's like 3 of them in our
Yeah, there's probably 3 of these in Ireland, and I don't know, they fetch a pretty penny on Yahoo. He also has the sunshades.
Yeah.
They're like a factory.
They're like the same colour.
Yeah, optional extra sunshade, which just sits behind the glass, and you can see it there. It says the Trueno Twin Cam 16 on it. They're also amazingly rare, but you have a few sets of them, because Sean likes to lurk Yahoo a lot, and alright. 2 spares look great in there. Oh yeah, you can see it in there. Mad colour. There's a cool collection of stickers on the back of this seat. Sean picked it up off Yahoo. Team side to side, wide area street performer, super crazy drift artist. And then produced by Always. What is that? That's just Team Always again. So whoever those guys are. Bit of archaeology there. You and the lads have started getting into Pajeros a lot.
Yeah, we're always kind of
into off-roading and stuff, but you start collecting old Pajeros because they're just getting scarce. So this is the other one that you got off, this is Johnny P's old one.
Yeah.
This is a Rally Art edition one, was it as well though? It has the fucking stickers on the back. Off-road 1, produced by Rally Art. This gets well used. Got all the lovely rub marks. I think it's from being a kid, you know, when you just have a big stupid toy or something with big wheels. That's what it is though. It's 100% it. Like, these things are just like for adults to have a big version of that little fucking truck they had when they were a kid. Is this the Tonka edition? What the fuck?
No, that's not mine. Oh look,
No.
actually. 20 valve.
Alright. There's a 20 valve. I got the seat out of this for my car, red Zeta 2.
Yeah.
And this is the old yellow bootlet off it. That was kind of a cool car. Is this an original Irish shell, lad?
Yeah, she's original 889.
Sean picked up this old shell. He was thinking of chopping it up like he did with the Pajeros and hang it up on the wall. It is really, really rough. Like every...
The other side is grand.
Yeah, every place you would never want to see rust, this has rust because it's an 8.6 and yeah, it's not great. Lad, would you sail off for cuts, would you? She's got the good Toyota banner. This side is minter. Someone welded an arch into it. She's a good arch. And she got the good pockets, lad. Someone did pocket work on them. Oh yeah, they're new. Someone welded new pockets in. It's actually, yeah.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad. But it's not good either. Yeah. What were you going to do with it? Make a track car maybe out of it or something? Or...
I kind of bought it.
Alright. You actually just bought it to chop it in half. And what you're going to do as well is chop the fucking boot lid and put that on the back of it with the TRD thing. So the boot lid is absolutely
The side I want is grand though.
nice. There's actually just little worlds of wildlife just living in each cylinder.
You would crack. Fuck all.
Oh, cracked?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's like 6 cracks in it.
This is out of the green Pajero.
The one that's on the wall, eh?
Oh, the one that's actually hacked up on the wall, right? Yeah, the shells are not getting any, or they're getting scarce, but this one has gone beyond the point of saving. And she's a sunroof model as well, lad, which just means more rust. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so you've got
The good super lights.
she's complete, good crank,
Just
lad.
a good crank in there.